Why am I struggling to see why this place is so different than places I've seen in the past? I can take you around the world, or I can take you to northern England. I can have memories of the past as a child. This place is like my memories of a town, probably back in the, when I was a young man, a young kid. I never thought I'd say that they were the good times, the good days. And I've always said, let's adopt a passport-free world, really. That would make it very difficult, I agree, in many senses. Revolve around such as like NHS and that, but I mean, anyway. This is how it was for certain generations. Before this, it was the same in a lot more places. It's going to be like this for very few years longer, even in places like Cockermouth. Because the money's moving in and the towns, I don't know how long it will take. Why can't we reverse the fucking, you know? Let's reverse it, yeah? We'll go backwards. We'll make Cockermouth become more fucking... We'll rip down Little and Aldi. Open all the fucking pubs and charge them same prices as it was back in fucking, 1992. No? And do the same throughout the whole country. Almost like, cleansing it in a way I like to cleanse it. I don't mean fucking immigration and fucking tossing people on the street. Education, yeah. Teach the people from the word go at school and college how to help people who are struggling. Whether it be elderly, dying, whether it be young, being born, whether it be a fucking child who's lost a parent or whatever. People brought up to understand that. That's part of the national curriculum. That this is your society. There's no cunting God above you, without doubt. But there is no... What the fuck's the need for that big castle in the middle of Buckingham for? And all that shit, man. No, you gotta stop all that shit, man. That makes me fucking ill, actually. I'm gonna turn it off and start thinking about that lot and the rest of the fucking system. Going back to what I'm saying, it is what I've related to here. Society. I talked to the guy next door yesterday. He's 80 something, and we discussed, like, no, we didn't. I have stories from gear outside, and they saw a set of golf clubs, and they started talking about his sporting life, rugby union, good golf, cricketer. Give them all up at 80 something because he now goes down the river fishing and he can't do it all at the same time. What a fucking little athlete, mate, He's a cockeronian, they call him. This is where he's been born all his life, worked and lived all his life, man. Fucking hell, man. He's like a fucking... That's the one I told you about, that when it was icy in winter, He went walking down there and slipped on his horse and bounced up like a fucking, like, you know. Just bounced back up, carried on walking at fucking 80 years old. Yeah, and he's, like I say, telling me about the fishing, telling me about the fucking cricket. I said, he's got no dogs on there, I said, Alan. And I don't take my dog down there, blah, blah, blah. But I'd love to have got in summer and watched the cricket, because me and Big Zooms used to watch my son play cricket all the time. He said, that's outrageous. He went fucking berserk. If the man who ran that club when I was around had actually seen that, he'd have fucking sacked the member. You know what I mean? And I'm getting out this guy next door, exactly like Cockermouth was like to his life. And he's been here all his fucking life, yeah? I think he said he went on national service. 47 is forced to do it, you know. No, sorry, it would have been more like 57. Forced to do it, blah, blah. His old granddad, his dad had been in the war. But what a fucking, you know. This has been for them. I don't know. How could it have been wrong? This has been a community that's been riddled with fucking religion. You know? I mean, there's fucking churches all, well, it's not all, churches all over, there's 3 or 4 though. In a small community of 12, 11,000 people. Fucking hell, man. You know, who's in control more, the church, the TV, or the fucking, like, whatever. But, going back to what I'm saying, yeah, this was an happy guy. Content. He looks after his wife when she's been disabled for years. Carried her up that fucking slope. Yeah. Does whatever he does. Worked all his life. It was part of his fucking, like, local community. Yeah. See, we're not creating those people anymore, are we? We're creating fuck all now, but a way of making money. We used to create people, individuals, talents, you know, tradesmen, gifted tradesmen. And now we create money by using people as fucking, like, just basically machinery. Do you know what I mean? So how fucked is that? I'm that fucked. That last comment made me that fucked. I'm turning this off.